Oh my, it's a lot more nervous when you actually come up here, but okay. Can you guys hear me? I kind of talk fast. Okay. Life is hard, and the only way to make it easier is to find yourself. For some, finding themselves might be easier, and some it may be harder. But when you really think of it, what are we really even here to live for? I believe that each person should be able to decide what they live for. If that's a religion, a specific person, themselves, simply anything, possibly just for the ride of life itself. Finding who you are is probably one of the hardest things that I've personally experienced in my life, even though I'm only 17. I think that people can genuinely become happier once they've figured out who they really are. So if you're living your best life, which you should be, time will fly by, which is even a better reason to accept who you are and live your life to the fullest, because it's only going to be here for so long. I know this can be disturbing, but you really never know when you're going to die, so you better make the most of it. Once you die, all the things that you've said or done, for the average person, won't be remembered or even mentioned, which is just a better reason to live. Accepting yourself for who you are is probably one of the best things you can do. It lessens the time that you are worrying about what others think and gives you more time to focus on yourself and be the best version of you. When you are able to truly accept yourself, you can focus on one thing while being just as connected to yourself. I think that most people lack feeling connected to themselves and that they don't even know it. Feeling connected to yourself gives you a better sense of your emotions and how to care for yourself. Lots of people get caught up with all sorts of other things that they forget to even care for themselves. Sometimes slowing down is just the best thing you can do. I think that people spend more time focusing on themselves, like what they are saying or breathing, how they are feeling emotionally or physically, where their minds decide to wander when they lose focus in class, how their food actually tastes, or what their hands are doing for 75% of the day. If thinking about those things makes you uncomfortable, then you really aren't that aware of yourself. People these days tend to focus more on the outside than the inside. But the inside is reflected onto the outside whether we want it to or not. Obviously, life is about you and what you reflect on the outside, but others see it. Just because I'm talking about people individually doesn't mean that others don't matter, doesn't mean to disregard them or not help them or give you your time. Though life isn't always about pleasing others either, because if you do that, you won't get any satisfaction for yourself. You need to find a balance. You are the only advocate for yourself, so don't go trying to beat around the bush trying to please others. Life is also about growth. You have to grow into yourself through experiences in time and meeting new people. Let those things change you. People also need to accept changes within themselves and others. Everything grows, whether it's a positive or a negative. Life is ever-changing, and that's what makes the experience of life different for everyone. People have asked me what I was going to talk about for this speech, and I said life. Almost everybody said, wow, that's such a broad topic. Life is broad because everybody creates their own story, and it's different for everyone. Time goes fast during the best times and slower during the worst. Everyone here can agree or disagree with my opinions, but just think to yourself, are you alive or are you just existing? Thank you.